Good morning and good evening. Welcome, my friends. It's a pleasure to have you here at the Batch 6 OnePiece Labs and the Camp Network Demo Day. For those who may not be familiar with us, OnePiece Labs is a leading accelerator program based in the San Francisco Bay Area. We also run one of the largest and the most vibrant Web3 communities in North America. Over the years, we have had the privilege of co-hosting numerous programs alongside permanent mainnets like Zero Gravity, Merlin Chain, and Say. Today, we are truly honored to present this exceptional accelerator program in collaboration with Camp Network. You are in for a treat as you witness the pitches from 9 outstanding founders. Over the past few months, these founders have worked closely with OnePiece Labs, Camp Network, and our network of mentors to tackle challenges ranging from go-to-market strategy and product design to tokenomics and beyond. If you ask me what sets this program apart, I would say it's the remarkable caliber of our founders, the people. They are incredibly smart and passionate. Moreover, they are building applications that have the potential to become part of our everyday lives, accelerating the mass adoption of Web3. In today's market, we urgently need more DApps to bridge the gap between Web2 and Web3, and that is precisely the goal of this program. Without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce my good friend James, the co-founder of Camp Network. James will share more insights about Camp Network's ecosystem and his vision. He will also reflect on the lessons learned and his perspective on the transformative potential of this program. Thank you once again for joining us, and for sure, enjoy the demo day.
Hey everyone, as you guys know by now, my name is James and I'm one of the co-founders of Camp. And I'm really excited to be kicking off today's demo day with all of you. At Camp, we're building the autonomous IP layer, where we believe two things to be inevitable. First is that the future of IP needs blockchain for provenance. With provenance, we can tokenize all forms of IP, from music to content to creativity to data. Tokenized IP unlocks a world of multiplayer IP where users can freely own and monetize on what they create, especially in this world of AI. Secondly, we believe the future is agentic, defined by agent-to-agent interactions. General purpose AI models will be commoditized over time, and what will create differentiation in agents is training on user-owned IP. With Camp, this future becomes possible, where AI agents can build specialization on unique datasets, i.e. user-owned IP, from Camp's global IP registry, while creators can retain ownership and monetize their contribution to AI models. What makes Camp so special isn't just the technology, it's really the ecosystem. It's a community of incredible founders we get to work closely with and tackling new problems every day together that are core in shaping the future of crypto and consumer adoption. We're proud to have all of you as part of this ecosystem and are excited to continue building for the future of IP and AI together. We've been thrilled to work closely with the entire team at OPL. Huge thanks to KJ, Zoe, Nono, Lucy, Dafu, Patrick, and everyone else behind the scenes. They've created such a strong environment for all our startups to grow, and that's been reflected in the strength of this cohort. The energy, momentum, and growth we've seen over the past few weeks have been nothing short of incredible, and we're excited to see what comes next. And of course, massive shout out to all the teams pitching today. We have Awana, Gambler, Novel, Panenka, Token Tales, Winx, Pictographs, Clio, and Goldhive. You brought so much creativity, energy, and excitement to Camp, and we're really lucky to be building alongside all of you. To the founders presenting today, take a deep breath. It's totally normal to feel nervous, and pitches don't always come naturally, but this is your company, your vision, and your opportunity above all else. You're here because you're solving a problem that you deeply care about, so pitch it in a way that gets everyone else just excited as you are. As you keep building, focus on what matters: raising capital, building a strong team and culture, shipping product, and winning customers. Don't let the noise of the market distract you. and spend your time and energy on what's in your control versus what's not in your control. This journey isn't easy, but it wasn't meant to be either. Be resourceful, stay hungry, be relentless in your drive because the reward is worth it. To everyone else, thank you for showing up and supporting these builders. Your attention and your belief mean everything. Let's go, campers. We're really excited to see everyone present today, and best of luck. Thanks.
Wings.fun turns tweets into revenue. Wings are Twitter apps for end-to-end on-chain transactions within Twitter without any middleware.
Hey everyone, we are Wings.fun and we enable on-chain actions within users' social media timelines without the user needing any sort of middleware or extension. So in short, Wings enable on-chain actions within tweets. This is very important because every Web3 project is trying to onboard users from crypto Twitter, but there is not a direct way to do so until now. We have made Wings, which are Web3 applications which load within people's Twitter feeds. And Wings literally stands for Web3 links. And with Wings, we can enable all sorts of on-chain actions to happen first within Twitter, but also within Discord and Telegram. We have first launched with Twitter, but we'll be expanding to Discord and Telegram shortly. And the best part is that Wings work for all Twitter users anywhere in the world without these Twitter users needing any sort of a middleware or any sort of extension. So because these are applications within Twitter, unlike URLs, which actually take traffic outside of Twitter, Wings keep traffic inside Twitter for longer, which is why the Twitter algorithm actually gives a big boost to all posts which contain Wings. So if you are a project or a protocol that is using Wings, you are getting first improved conversion, but you are also getting the benefit of increased crypto Twitter mindshare because you're getting more marketing impressions for all your Twitter posts. Wings are already live on Twitter with some clients. There are some test links which you can try out. This is the technical architecture. I'll not go too deeply into this, but the key to note over here is that Wings are React applications which render within Twitter, and these applications URLs contain certain metadata which enables Twitter to recognize that as Wings and display those in the correct format as opposed to just displaying them or treating them like other URLs. And I will show you a demo about how this looks, so nothing to worry about over there. The way that we monetize Wings is that we charge the project that the Wing is made for an upfront fee, which ranges from between $8,000 to $15,000, depending on how complex the implementation is. And then if it's a revenue generating Wing, then we take a revenue share from whatever the take rate of the project is. This is superior to alternatives like Solana Blinks and Farcaster Frames and some other options on EVM like Mask Network, because in the case of Wings, we are not just on Solana. We support all chains. Unlike Blinks, we are not a developer tool. We are a B2B SaaS. So we actually give the project a ready product that they can start posting on Twitter and using right away without them needing to take any technical effort from their side. And this works with all major Web3 infrastructure. So we can deal with all assets, all transaction types, all wallets, and so forth. And like I said, it doesn't require the user to have any sort of a middleware or extension whatsoever. Wings are already live. We crossed about 320K in revenue, hoping to touch about $1 million in the next few months. We are two co-founders. This is our second Web3 venture, and we're lucky to be backed by great advisors such as OnePiece Labs. So yeah, now I'll jump to the demo. But before I jump to the demo, the quick summary of Wings is that we are a SocialFi infrastructure project which enables on-chain actions to happen within users' social media. Right now, these on-chain actions are Web3 actions, but in the future, we'll also enable Web2 actions to happen within social media. So e-commerce, event tickets, all of these kind of transactional sales can also happen within Twitter using the Wings technology. So far, we've already crossed over a 300K in revenue, going to touch $1 million pretty soon. Now let's go and see a quick demo about how this works. So this is a Twitter page where we host some of these test Wings. You see, these look like normal link previews. But if I click on any regular link preview on Twitter, I get taken to the website where that link preview page is hosted, right? But in the case of a Wink, if I click on the link preview, the link preview itself transforms into the application. So in this case, this is an application where I can connect any of my wallets, and then I can swap BNB into Floki. All of this is happening within Twitter. Let's take a look at one more use case. This is for Monad, where I can just enter my wallet address and I can receive the Timon testnet tokens right here within Twitter. One more would be the bridge use case by OKX, where I can bridge any of these assets from from Ethereum to X layer using this Wink. And we can also support the OKX wallet in addition to the regular MetaMask wallets. So yeah, there's a quick demo about Winks. There are all types of use in detail, and I'm looking forward to your support. And thank you so much.
TokenTales allows you to earn by playing with your virtual cat while saving a real cat in a shelter.
Hello, my name is Jigis. We're building TokenTales, play-to-save game, which every cat lover loves. So the thing is that we have feral cats. Alone in the European Union, we have 70 million stray cats out of 130 million total population, while we have 120 million cat lovers. And the reason is that we are affected by bystander effect, where we are thinking that someone else is doing that we should do. Helping cats, donating, helping them with our funds. Even a small donation makes impact at scale. So that's a thing which is the most important, and that's why shelters fails to raise funds. And we have implemented something that connects cat lovers with cats in the shelter. We're tokenizing shelter cats, releasing into our gaming hub, in which we can adopt NFT cat, we can play with it, we can tokenize even their owned cat, and interact even outside of the game on socials. And let me tell you how we're doing so. So we're onboarding shelters, allowing them to tokenize their cats. They submit real cat stories, which are converted into NFT cats for players and cat lovers to adopt, and funds goes to these shelters. So that's a thing, and economy in terms of NFTs. But we're also making money to grow. We're releasing one validated product per quarter. So right now we have a cat body, we have tokenization platform, and advertising for business. Also on top of that, we're building merchandise, and for sure we're focusing on NFT sales and bringing even to Web2 people. And we have a lot of competitors, but let's say give it the problem that in order to raise funds, we need to spend from 50 to 150% in marketing to raise the goal that we want to reach. And that's not cost effective, especially for these shelters where we are trying to have as much impact as possible to generate donations towards cats in need. And that's where we came in order to provide 100% awareness for free to these cats. And we have Catizen, which also have 40 million revenue last year, but if Telegram shuts down, games die. So the thing is that we're going crossplay on Telegram, browser, Play Store, and App Store. We already have a lot of community members who loves us. We have 60,000 active players. We have a lot of friends and partners who are helping us in terms of go-to-market strategy, business development, marketing. And right now, we are already developed what we need. Right now, we're establishing in order to be suspected and seen over social media. to create incentivized campaigns for the users to get them on board, do a whole onboarding process in the game as well. And the next stage is to build a marketplace, release MMO game, to build a social impact between players and create a better connection between cat lovers, and launch a token. Right now we have secured 1 million equity free support from our partners. We're seeking 450k seed round, and this will be used for GTM initiatives. Also, we'll follow up with public round, which is already allocated across 6 different launchpads, and listing and growing happens. And we're united to save cats. We have everything what we need in-house. What we don't, like as mentors, we already have from different types of accelerators we have participated in. And the thing is that together we can save. Thank you.
Gambler, the only true crypto casino.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrei and this is Gambler, the true crypto casino, a business that has generated more than $2.5 million in the 9 months since its launch. When we're looking at traditional online gambling, we're seeing growing frustrations. There is no user privacy as players need to fully KYC. Regulation is constantly increasing, affecting things like deposits and withdrawals and the time that players can spend on a platform, and also gambling licenses are becoming useless, as they offer little to no real player protection. Gambler solves all this as it makes it easier for everyone. Being a crypto-exclusive casino means that we offer full customer privacy. We offer fast deposits and, most importantly, fast withdrawals and unlimited gaming time. This model appeals to a large market. Online gambling is projected to break $100 billion in 2025, and it keeps on growing. GambleFi, or Web3 gambling, has a market cap of roughly $1 billion. This means that GambleFi has massive room to grow. We are not the only ones who have noticed this opportunity, but we are the only ones who are executing properly. After getting feedback from our users and from our community, we noticed that there are 5 key pillars that players take into account when choosing their Web3 casino. On all these 5 pillars, Gambler is executing better than the biggest players on the market. Deposits and withdrawal processes, customer data privacy, or transparent promos, Gambler is simply doing a better job. And the result is very simple. People give us money, not just retweets. In just 9 months since launch, we attracted more than 30,000 players who have placed more than $40 million in bets, which generated more than $2.5 million in revenue. And in 2025, we plan to keep growing at an aggressive level. We want to reach more than 100,000 unique users and want to average more than 5,000 daily active users. This will be translated into more than $150 million in placed bets and more than $10 million in revenue. We will achieve all this through a series of fast and flawless launches, which, most importantly, have been planned and developed taking into account user feedback above everything else. Launched on the highly anticipated Abstract chain, the consumer chain, we have kickstarted a live stream partnership program, and we have expanded our customer support team. In Q2, we want to open 3 additional revenue streams: Sportsbook, Prediction Market, and Scratch Card. And in the second half of 2025, we aim to just continue growing on a user acquisition journey, as traction is everything for us, by going with more streamers, live events, and a Gambler dedicated event. We have massive plans and we are building on a strong base, because even before we launched in July 2024, we came forward with more than just a basic MVP. We had a highly loyal community that we built in 1 year, 3,000 plus games from highly reputable providers, making sure we have a competitive package of promotions and respecting each and every rule in terms of geo-blocking that we need to abide by. Everything has been built around the GMBL token, which can be described in 2 words: simplicity and profitability. If you're here just to play, by using the GMBL token, you will have the most profitable way of playing on Gambler. Rakebacks, higher benefits, exclusive opportunities, and so on and so forth. If you're here just to invest, awesome. On a quarterly basis, we take part of the profitability, buy back tokens from the market, part of it will be burnt, part of it will be given out as though everyone wins. All our results and all our plans have captured the attention of reputable partners in both Web 2 and Web 3. We are partnered up with gaming industry leaders like Pragmatic Play and Digitane, proven business leaders from Web 2 and Web 3, KJ Gia from OnePiece Labs and Michael McDonald, director of the Celtic Football Club, and established Web 3 entities like OnePiece Labs, Abstract, and Gate.io. Andy, our founder, is a proven Web 2 entrepreneur and iGaming sales director. Our core team has more than 100 years combined experience in highly reputable Web 2 businesses like Procter & Gamble or 3M. Gambler is the only true Web3 casino, and our model is simple: deliver flawlessly on the competition's weak points. The Abstract Chain partnership will enable us to further onboard even from Web2 markets, bringing them into the Web3 world, because we already have proof of concept and product market fit. Gambler has been profitable from day one, and healthy bottom line growth is our focus. In the end, we aim to raise $1 million dedicated to accelerate our platform development, user acquisition and user retainer marketing drives, and KOL partnerships. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Awana is a Web3 platform that tokenizes real-world behaviors, starting with helping users earn from daily commutes.
Hello everyone, this is John, CEO and founder of Awana. Awana is a Web3 platform that tokenizes real-world behaviors, starting with helping users earn from their daily commutes. In Web2, real-world behavior has built trillions of dollars business opportunity. Now in Web3, we can tokenize this behavior and data, allowing users to contribute and benefit directly through the monetization and trading of attention value. This is a huge untapped 2 billion user market. Awana aims to be a Web3 super app driven by real-world behaviors. That means making it easy for ordinary users to participate, not only crypto users, keeping a low entry barrier at just about 15 USDT, building the ecosystem within a long-term engagement strategy, not a short-term rug pull. We start from daily commute. In Web2, users get nothing from their commutes. In Web3, Awana lets users earn attention reward tokens during daily commute, engage with business data around their routes and destinations, unlock more opportunities to earn in the future. Getting started with Awana is very simple. Hold at least one ticket NFT, swipe to start your commute, earn ART tokens based on your commuting data. Awana user can manage and trade their attention assets within Awana easily, or transfer them to decentralized wallet for full control and trade on DEX and CEX. Awana users earn ART tokens in start mode during daily commute, or assist mode by burning energy shared by others who don't commute and share the rewards. The tokens are used for level up, mint, upgrade, and so on. Awana is building attention-based economy. Users earn tokens by moving, join business data mining around commuting routes and destinations, vote, verify, and gain ownership of valid merchant data, and mint merchant NFTs, launch decentralized marketing campaigns. This creates attention and governance reward for users, local visibility and real-world consumption for merchants, liquidity for attention assets, and more sustained value for all participants. To ensure stability, when token prices rise, we limit excessive rewards, keeping it aligned with real-life commuting, not just profit-seeking. When prices drop, we apply the productivity control based on NFT quality and level. Users can level up to regain productivity, creating upward buying pressure. Now we are in genius test phase, gained strong early traction, like 1,000 daily user trips, 200,000 minutes of movement, and 10,000 community members, fully ready for public release. About our team, I founded 1%, a CRM SaaS marketing platform serving 10,000 merchants and 10 million members. Also founded Gona, a public transportation platform with 1 million users. Both align closely with Awana's business model. Zuna and Steven, also from the Gona founding team. We have years of experience in location-based service and social platform at Tier 1 companies like Didi and ByteDance. Worked together for over 5 years with strong synergy. Product manager has 7 years full-time in the crypto industry. We have a strong connection with bus union in West Africa and East Africa, can ensure local and stable user growth. We are Stepan Genius player, hold about 200 sneakers, gain the hands-on experience in commute-driven tokenomics, and know exactly how to improve it. And also we have deep ties with top GameFi guilds. We started alpha test in Q3 last year, currently in Genius Test Phase 2, with all feature tested. We'll have warm-up activity in Q2 with Camp Network. Official public release in Q3. Governance token TGE scheduled in Q4. Commercial data monetization also launched with TGE. We are seeking $1 million USD in seed fundraising. Awana puts Web3 into real-world practice by integrating travel routes and destinations with commercial data, creating the preferred gateway for everyday user into Web3. We are building the future of a mobility-based Web3 lifestyle platform for a 2 billion strong general public. This is Awana. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Novel Protocol empowers writers and readers with Web3-based literary ecosystem.
Hi, I'm Abigail Cameron, founder of Novel Protocol, the premier literary platform that's based on Web3 that's meant to curate and foster an organic, growing community between authors and their audiences. And before I get into what we are and what we do, I'm going to talk about all of the problems posed by traditional publishing. One, there is a high barrier to entry. It often requires, authors to get in contact with an agent puts them in contact with some sort of publisher, and with that, there's not much transparency in the publishing process, right? It often requires them giving up a lot of creative control, as such they can't monetize any sort of additional content, and it's just not really as fast and as smooth as it should be. This is where the blockchain comes in. First and foremost, it lowers the barrier to entry. Anyone can come in, have access to the blockchain, and such is globally accessible, right? It enables transparent automatic royalty distributions due to the underlying mechanisms in our smart contracts. Authors can then set their own licensing terms and their own prices. And with things like NFTs, you can get additional revenue streams through attaching any sort of digitized content to your creative works. And before I go any further, let's just jump into like the platform a bit. First and foremost, we wanted to make the platform as normie friendly as possible because we're trying to appeal to the everyday author, right? Anyone can come in, have access to our entire bodies of work that are published on our platform. You can come in, see a book, like it, go read the book on our platform, rate a book, bookmark a book, anything that you want, comment, have an interactive experience. You can write your own book on our platform, and our benefit as well is not only can you publish a book on our platform, but you can come back and add any sort of additional content to any body of unfinished work. So you don't have to have a book fully published. You can have maybe a chapter or two, come back and then add as you go along. Really seamless experience. And then, as I mentioned before, the community aspect is something that we look forward to, and we really try to build into our platform. So you get, a curated feed for books that you might like, depending on the genres that you tend to read. You can follow different authors or follow different community members, get access to the things that they might like, and follow any like-minded individuals. All of this very seamless and non-Web3 facing at all. So we try to make it as not dangerous or as not as intimidated as you think. Most people think Web3 or the blockchain is. Currently, the global publishing industry sits at around $204 billion, of which $8 billion is for self-publishing only. We believe that if we can capture maybe 1 to 2% of that would bring us to around $80 to $160 million. And that's very conservative on our end because, again, the self-publishing industry as a whole is growing rapidly. And I believe by 2034, it's expected to reach around $234 billion. In terms of our competitors, there's the Amazon KDP, the Wattpad, the Book.ios, but we believe that we do something unique in that not only are we making this accessible on the blockchain, but we really try to have an integrative experience where you could do everything on our platform. And things like the interactions between authors and readers is monetized and incentivized. In terms of our traction, we're still fairly new, but we are proud of a lot of the partnerships that we've made in the space so far, primarily with OnePiece Lab and Camp Network. who are like bigger than us in this Web3 world. We have over 100 books on chain, access to 20 plus independent authors, and right now around 1,000 plus members actively engage with us across social media platforms. Our team, again, we're a very uniquely situated and curated team. I come from a smart contract engineer background, so I'm like very attuned to what Web3 is and what is required. My business partner, Tyrese, is very in tune with the author community. So we believe that we've taken essentially the best of both worlds, and we're trying to offer the best product for the literary community. In terms of our ask, we're asking for around 500K. The majority of this would go into product development. We do have our roadmap and certain goals that we're trying to hit, and we believe that this ask would bring us one step closer to achieving these goals. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. See you.
Panenka FC is the most trusted fantasy gaming experience.
Hi everyone, my name is Navneet Singh Raul and I'm the founder CEO of Panenka FC, where we are building the most trusted fantasy gaming experience for all the sports fans. What exactly is the problem? Current fantasy gaming platforms operate as opaque black boxes, forcing users to blindly trust them. Players often encounter manipulated odds, insider advantages, hidden algorithms, making existing systems vulnerable to rigging, internal manipulation, and scams, which has now become a multi-billion-dollar problem for this industry. So what's our solution? We utilize Web3 technologies such as smart contracts, oracles, and zero-knowledge proofs to automate and decentralize game room management and rewards distribution. This ensures that our game rooms are immutable and transparently operated, eliminating any scope for rigging, manipulation, and scam. So how exactly does this work? There are three main Web3 components in our platform: smart contracts, oracles, and zero-knowledge proofs. Smart contracts allow us to decentralize and automate game room management and rewards distribution. Oracles allow us to get verified real-world sports data on, and zero-knowledge proof-powered KYC will allow us to stay compliant while maintaining user privacy. Moving on to the product, we have made the entire experience seamless and familiar for the end user, where they would just join in, create a lineup, win game room, earn rewards. We have shipped a lot of features already, and we have a bunch more in the pipeline. So this is how our platform currently looks like. We have made it very easy for our end users to sign up and get started by abstracting as much of the blockchain related complexities as we can. For the purpose of this exercise, we have deployed a game room on CAMP's testnet. These are all the rules of the game that are pre-written into the smart contract. And this is the lineup creation view that the player will be using to create their lineup. They can either change the formation, they can select player and see all the information related to their form over the season. Select captain, vice captain. Once the user is happy, we'll give their lineup a name. Save it. One last confirmation of all the rules regarding that game room. And I'll click on join. Any moment now, I would have joined this game on chain. So I've joined this game successfully. Each game room is a smart contract. Essentially, everything that happens within a game room from the point a user joins in till the payouts happen for the winners and the runner-up are managed by the smart contract itself. So we are competing with several players from conventional as well as Web3 space, along with secondary market for football betting. But we definitely stand out on several factors, such as we are extremely user-friendly while being decentralized, 100% transparent, and immutable. There is no other platform that can claim that. We can utilize any on-chain asset, be it RWAs, NFTs, stable coins on our platform. In terms of traction, we have just crossed 10,000 signups on our platform a couple of weeks ago. We have processed more than 50,000 transactions on chain. We boast anywhere between 1,500 to 1,600 weekly active users when the games are running. We have so far deployed more than 250 smart contract powered game rooms. Average engagement time per user is anywhere between 20 to 22 minutes. And we are completely bootstrapped and so far have raised $40,000 in grant funding from Sire Capital, XTC, Concordium, and such. In terms of go-to-market, we primarily grow through Twitter and referral programs. Some of the user acquisition channels that have worked amazingly well for us have been referral campaigns, sponsored game rooms, and time-limited events and exclusive giveaways. Moving ahead, we also want to utilize Twitter ads and introduce an in-house podcast called Deadball Specialist, which will then allow us to tap into newer audience and demographics. The company was incorporated in January 2024. We launched our MVP right before Euros, and that's allowed us to get the first 1,000 users. Since then, we have pushed 5 major updates. We just went live on Camp's testnet last month. For this year, we plan on raising pre-seed of about 500K, bring support for more leagues. We also want to introduce a major feature called private game rooms and integrate Oracle. For the year 2026, we want to introduce zero-knowledge proof-powered KYC and plan for our seed round fundraise, which will then allow us to expand our football offering into more countries, allow us to secure official IPs and licenses from teams, players, and football associations. We will then look to expand to more sports like cricket, basketball, and beyond. And this is our team of 5 full-time members. I'm the CEO. Jerry is the CTO. We have a front-end engineer, we have a back-end engineer, and a project manager who was also my colleague in UCAM. These are some of the partners who have backed us and believed in our vision. Some of them you can recognize already, I'm sure. And this is our ask. For the pre-seed round of investment, we are aiming to raise 500,000 for 7% equity and a token warrant, majority of which will be utilized for marketing and product development. And that was our pitch. Help us game. Join us at panenkafc.gg. Looking forward to your questions. Cheers.
Pictographs is the world's first gamified photo and earn platform.
Hello everyone, my name is Emil. I'm one of the founders of Pictographs, the world's first AI-powered marketing and gaming platform. One of the biggest questions in marketing today is how do you create an ad that is both engaging and effective, while yielding unique and non-generic results. Our product aims to do just that. At its core, Pictographs is a game that allows users to participate in daily quests that will yield unique rewards while giving advertisers and other companies the ability to drive unique user interaction directly to their product, whether it's a digital service or a brick-and-mortar business such as a restaurant or a retail store. The unique blend of digital marketing as well as gaming gives us access to an extremely broad range of potential customers. Anyone from the casual gamer to a seasoned Web3 enthusiast can immerse themselves within our game, giving our platform advertisers a truly broad audience, not limited by a particular group. Whether it's a newbie or somebody who's a seasoned vet, they could find a place within our game. Pictograph challenges users with unique photo quests. Could be anything as simple as taking a picture of a historical landmark in the city that you're in, to as complex as finding that hidden street sign that not even the locals may know about. By completing each unique quest, our proprietary AI software will validate the image and generate an award according to the difficulty of the quest. Our platform advertisers will have the ability to create custom quests that can be further targeted to a specific audience within our platform. The quest can be something like recreating a logo, taking a picture of a product, or showing yourself participating with a particular service or product. Our proprietary AI will validate all images, and using Web3 technology, we're able to manage, track every image, and make sure that it's true and unique to the user that created it. Furthermore, we're able to ensure that our users are engaged in actually completing the tasks, something that no other advertising platform can offer. Pictographs is very different from most Web3 games because we have a more traditional business plan with a revenue from our business quests. We'll be able to have a sustainable market economy, which is rarely seen in the Web3 gaming segment. Currently, we have about 60,000 users in our mini app, as well as 3,000 daily active users in our MVP. We just recently completed our full application and will be launching very soon. We are participants in a campaign by Linnea, in which we completely sold out of over 7,000 NFTs and generated over 1.2 million in free mints. Our team consists of individuals of various backgrounds, with extensive experiences in Web3 as well as Web2. We're located all over the world, with offices in the US, Europe, as well as Asia. Currently, we raised close to $500,000 and are in the process of closing out our round, which will be closed at $630,000. Our plan for 2025 is to launch our app in both the Play Market Store as well as the App Store, and to continue to grow our user base as well as our advertisement partner base. We partnered with some of the most innovative and trusted members of the industry, and we're always looking to expand our network. Please follow our socials for the most up-to-date news, and I hope you will join us in redefining the digital marketing interaction. Thank you very much.
AutoAct.io allows you to create, own, and earn from AI agents.
Hello everyone, my name is Vaibhav Maheshwari and I'm presenting AutoAct. AutoAct allows you to create, own, and earn from your AI agents. So what problem are we solving? One of the questions that's most often asked in the AI world is, what did you prompt? What did you prompt to get this specific result? And people's bio will increasingly change to writing prompts for a living, right? And right now there are not many tools that are connected with AI, and also the interconnection of these tools is very limited, are not allowing people to have the entire workflow. So people are jumping from one AI tool to another to kind of do everything. The third thing is, even if there are those tools, there are central tools where you might not be too comfortable sharing your private keys, email, or messages, but AI needs them. AI needs them in order to work and do its magic. So how do we solve this? What's the solution? We automate workflows, and we also allow people to kind of earn from the prompts. Let's explain this. So people can earn passive income by sharing their prompts and workflows with other AI enthusiasts, right? The second problem, where we are not able to connect all the tools, is being solved by model context protocols. So model context protocol, which is MCP in short, allows any LLM to connect with any tool in a very seamless manner. Right now, even though it's just been 20 days since MCPs were properly launched, there have been more than 2,900 model context protocols, and we have seen increasing support from Anthropic, ChatGPT, which is OpenAI, and even DeepSeek to support these MCPs. The third problem, where you have to actually share your private keys or any other confidential data with a central server, is being solved by trusted execution environment. So everything, all the MCPs are run in trusted execution environment, which is secure. The AI agent's valuation has jumped 900% from reputable research from reputable institutions such as Gartner shows that it's just going to increase by unprecedented ways. Nearly every knowledge worker is going to be replaced by AI, and at least in some ways, AI would be extremely valuable in this market. So our value proposition to users is simple. They can purchase dependable workflows of AI prompts and responses and apply them to their professional lives. Let's look at our demo video, which we built in 3-day hackathon. So the person has to go ahead and enter the name of the agent and then select what kind of invocation it wants, whether it wants ping invocation or stream. Then it can go ahead and choose which MCPs or which tools that he wants to connect to. Once they have to put their API keys. Once done, they can go ahead and chat with this specific AI agent, and then choose to, once the actions have been completed, choose to go ahead and publish these MCPs. One of the examples for this demo video I'm using is to go ahead and pick up information from a Slack channel, figure out locations on Google Maps, and then go ahead and optimize the way I can travel. Right now, the serviceable addressable market is huge. People are looking for the right prompts for the right tools, but there's no place to find them. And it's an $11 billion industry as estimated by some of the previous research organizations. Our team is the right team. We have already shipped a product with 85,000 users. And we can go ahead and build this very quickly, and don't hear this from us, hear it from our partners who have seen us grind again and again to come up with a solution. Our pricing is 30% of the prompts marketplace, which is again reinvested as quadratic funding to support AI agents. This builds a cyclic loop for the same. Thank you for listening to this pitch, autoact.io.
Goldive is decentralized music discovery and investment platform.
Decentralized music discovery and investment platform. My name is Asim. I am the founder. I'm a Web3 consultant and music industry innovator. I have a background with Hotcoin, a centralized exchange, and I've also worked with Apogee Digital, a music software company. So basically with Goldhive, we're leveraging DeFi to revolutionize music financing, offering artists more sustainable income and investments. So one of the main problems is that artists are severely underpaid. 1 million streams on Spotify is only about $4,000. Two, there's a big dependency on a centralized DSP, so artists are losing control over earnings and fan relationships. Three, there's a lack of fan curation. Fans have limited tools to support and curate the artists and music that they like. And four, there's an investment risk in the traditional music industry blueprint. So what is my solution? Number one is a DeFi revenue boost, allowing artists to stake their DSP earnings and AI predicted advances. Two is gamified fan power via SocialFi, so allowing fans to get points and rewards for supporting artist music that they like. Number three is an independent ecosystem with a boutique label approach to connect artists directly with fans and investors. And number four is secure DeFi investing. So, doing AI forecast returns and allowing cross-chain DeFi investments. So when it comes to the market size, we are trying to approach this from a niche and scalable audience. So number one, when it comes to DeFi investments, they're valued at about 20 billion and they're projected to go up to about 400 billion by 2030. And with music streaming platforms in the global market, they're at about 34 billion and expected to go up to 66 billion by 2030. So when it comes to competitors, we've narrowed down three main ones, one being Opulus, two being Black Lion, and three being Royal. So when it comes to us, we're looking to integrate a full DeFi ecosystem beyond just NFTs. And we're also going from a boutique label focusing on intimate relationships with artists and AI-powered advances. And when it comes to the role of the fans, we're looking to do gamified playlisting and SocialFi interaction. And we are looking to do multi-asset staking and multi-chain investments as well, not just doing one. So when it comes to traction, we have partnerships with folks like Camp Network, Helium Mobile, Hotcoin Global, Sweet Gaming, and these partnerships are only growing. When it comes to milestones, we have some pilot campaigns with select artists underway. We have growing interest from DeFi investors and Web3 brands. And our next step is to launch our MVP, extend staking options, and our goal is to onboard at least 10,000 unique fans within the first year. So when it comes to the future of Goldhive, we plan on to expanding onto new DSPs like Tidal, Stationhead. We would like to create an online radio station and also integrate a DEX into our platform and also continue cross-chain compatibility and create a global reach for artists and fans. So just to give you an idea of how the site interaction will work. So basically, we have two forums where you can kind of go in and discover the music that you like. You can earn points by selecting artists that you like, create a playlist, share it on Twitter and your social media. And then when it comes to the DeFi pools, you can connect your wallet. And then basically if you're an artist or a label, you can have like a pool and folks can decide, to invest in that pool. And as you can see, we have different chains kind of like already, built in. And that is the basic idea and the basic functionality of the website. And that is pretty much it. So you can reach us here if you have any questions or feedback. Thank you.
Hi all, all, my name is Nono. I'm the head of ecosystem here at OnePiece Labs, being mainly in charge of founder engagement and accelerator recruitment. First and foremost, a huge thank you to all the teams that I just presented. Job well done on the pitches and congrats on your hard work during our accelerator program. It is absolutely exciting to see the variety of projects and different tracks we have in the cohort, ranging from social D-apps, Web3 games, to engagement infrastructure and more. GameFi was especially a popular sector this time around, with our teams going in different directions such as real-life cat rescue, on-chain GambleFi, fantasy sports, and etc. It has been a real pleasure working alongside each and every one of you for the past 10 weeks. I'd also like to take a second to appreciate the Camp Network team for all of their support, not just to OnePiece Labs, but also to the founders during the batch. This accelerated cohort would not have been possible without you guys, and I look forward to the future engagements of our partnership. Last but not least, for all the audience here today, please keep an eye out for our future upcoming batches, and thank you all for joining us today.